I don't know. We'll see. And see how the internet handles that. I mean, it's still, well, I don't know. They're saying it is, but I don't know. I don't hold a lot of faith in it anymore. All right. So we moved that one, that one, that one. Yeah. Move this one. That's done. So, yeah, that's done. This one's done, I think. No, it's not. So, do this one already? I did, didn't I? What the fuck? I did. The hell am I thinking? I wonder where that first one. Let's just skip the first one. Yeah, my goofy ass. Yeah, so one of their attempts to try to figure out what's going on with my shit was that they turned it up to the largest plan they had. I can't say that I've seen too awful crazy of an improvement as far as bandwidth goes, but seems to be a little more stable. So we'll see. What the fuck? Oh, oh, meant to do the lower one. That's what it was. No. Oh God, I just did it, didn't I? Yes. Okay. Why does this one keep resetting? All right, y'all. I'm gonna throw up the BRB. I need coffee. I have deprived myself long enough of coffee, and take a quick bio break. I will be right back. Let's see. Where's my BRB? There we go. There's our BRB. Oh, coffee. What is this? Oh, fucking chat way behind. I don't know what that's about. Nope, nope. Y'all don't mind that one. That was the wrong one. Wrong scene selection. No, hang on. No. Oh, EJ, thank you, by the way, for the. Oh, okay. Shit, he split it up. God. Yeah, I guess Wicked was bored in the Discords, which I guess it's a good thing because we were pretty close to reaching the maximum channel amount per category with the mod authors. Yeah. Oh yeah, no, there's definitely you are 100% correct, Briar. But we had talked about it, and I told him I figured it was best to wait, and I've added 2 or 3 channels, and I got another one I still need to add. For the dude that does shit, what's it called? Um, something essentials. No, extingent or what? Yeah, exigent. Yeah, or however you say that. I don't know. I don't English well. Um, yeah, he asked for a channel, so I got to get that set up. Yeah. Um. So yeah, we're working. We were working real close to that threshold. Yeah. But I mean, hell, we keep it up. It's not gonna be long before we run out of space in the verified creator pool. There. I mean, he. Um. If anybody would have told me the way the Darkstar Discord turned out when I joined up, I'd have thought you were fucking crazy. That's absolutely insane. Yeah, pretty much. Okay, so I do have an issue here. I know those aren't supposed to be that fucking close. So I don't quite know. I gotta run back past them. I screwed something up somewhere. Yeah, prof, dude, and I don't know, I don't know how that all got, how that came about, how that got started. Um, of course, it was Wicked's idea, but it kind of snowballed, right? And now everybody has channels and help team, and and it is a really good place to share. I mean, I know a lot of mod authors have their own private discords, but man, there's so many in the Dark Star Discord, then why not take advantage of it, right? No, right? No, right? Shocking, huh? Yeah, hopefully. Hopefully, hopefully. Yeah, let's go. Nice. God, I don't even remember what. I don't even know what brought about that fucking that one right there. Another one of those wild conversations. I think once we get this thing squared up, we're gonna go poke around in NIF scope. There's something else I want to look at. I want to bring into Blender for another possible project. And we might visit the player home. I got to get cracking on that thing. I'll have to tweak that one. I don't know. I don't have a baseline for that. All right, so that's all of these brought forward. Now we're going to start into the cuts. Then those. Oh no, dude! I don't know if it's just changed that much since the last time you used it, but man, I breeze through that anymore. We're gonna go hunt an F1 engine. That's what we're gonna go hunting for. Yeah, now it's kind of one of those. You gotta stop along the way. You know, in the whole pipeline of trying to do stuff like this. And I know I gotta do some looking. I gotta figure out how to do materials and stuff. It's gonna be an important one too. Oh, all this for fucking sight rail. Just anybody got any go to have to have mods that I might have missed in months that I ain't played? I mean, I've already picked up. We've already got Bub stuff, the new Bub stuff, and of course, the patches for those. And Lambent, I can't wait to get dug into that. And ACS or whatever the Deimos mod. Yeah. So it's funny. I don't know how it started. I've known about that one coming for a good while. And mainly it's because that Miso and I use each other as a fucking I'm pissed off sounding board. Like we just randomly will message each other on Discord and vent about whatever's pissing us off in the creation kit. She's got another one. Hopefully, I think that's probably what she's already started on, more than likely. She had started on this one, and I don't know. She decided to switch gears and start on Lambent, but she's got another one in the works. It'll be along the same lines as Argos. I'm super excited for this one. The last time she sent me pictures of it, it was she was just roughing it in. So it's going to be another. I mean, it's another one of those modders that pretty much anything they touch is fucking gold. So I don't think anybody's going to be disappointed with this next set coming. So. Yeah, Intellige's got some real solid updates coming, so the new one Deskel's working on is fucking bomb. Oh man, that shit's gonna be amazing. I know Tank Girl's got a couple. I know of at least 3 in the works. 4, actually. I might have to get, I have to get the Spurs dug into old Sith there. Him and fucking Twinkles for their what will be an absolutely amazing collaboration. All right, old man, get you some rest. Hopefully, you get to feeling better, buddy. It was good seeing you. Glad to see you're still kicking around. You know better. What are the eyes for, EJ? Which one? I've mentioned a bunch so far. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. It's going to be awesome. I don't think you've been in the voice chat for the discussions and some of the early samples of what that thing's going to be like. Oh man, it's been, and needless to say, you leave when Twinkles gets doing his thing there. It you your sides hurt because you've laughed for 2 hours straight. Me in the dark. Oh, Prof, dude, that's awesome. Oh yeah, that will be awesome, dude. I'm really loving the direction that a lot of this stuff's heading with the soft dependencies and mods working together right out of the box. I mean, I know that's not possible for a lot of things without asking a mod author to do a whole bunch of extra work for something they may not be interested in, but like a lot of this, just it works out really well. Yeah, that's a really neat. That's really, man. That's gonna be awesome. It really is, like, it's just another step in like the ultimate customization thing, right? You know. Oh yeah. And it's really something. I wish it was. Really wish they could. Do something about as far as making patches for two achievement friendly mods also fall into the achievement friendly thing. uh, that would benefit the achievement friendly crowd, which is a lot larger than I think most people understand or realize. Which, I mean, the Starfield player base is lots larger than most people realize, or you still wouldn't have people talking shit on YouTube on a daily basis. But I definitely know that with what you got going on there, Prof, I will be an early adopter of that for sure. I'd love for all my singularity slates to be nice and themed. Bro, please. Oh my god. Please. Well, yeah, it's just one of those like I don't know. I think people are more focused on the big, wide sweeping changes first, and as we move farther forward and the game gets older, you'll see a lot more of that finite world building tweaking. Um, which and to have it right now makes it even better. So hell yeah, let's go. Um, but there's so much. There's so much. There's so many talented people working on Starfield and moving it right along. I don't give a shit what people online say. The game is not dead. The modding scene is alive and very well. Nope. But the ship manufacturer thing, I know poor Desquil has been beating his head against the wall here lately. Um trying to crack that because you know they want to complain in QA that there's no emblem over there, so they just want us to tag our custom made parts with a vanilla manufacturer. It's kind of unfair, really. Yeah, and really honestly, that shouldn't have been one of the systems that they slept on so hard. Like that should have been one of the primary focuses early on. I know this is boring, y'all. It's the reason I'm trying to make conversation. Yeah, and I mean that's always the biggest concern, right? Now I know some people have gotten around that with UI play nice as a soft dependency, but I mean that's me just saying some of the stuff I've heard. That's that all that is way out of my wheelhouse. Oh, okay. So it doesn't work with any of that stuff. Yeah, that fucking beggars or shit. I'm not surprised to hear that, honestly. They've either moved on from Starfield or they just, meh. Yes. Just do it myself with blackjack and hookers. Hell yeah. Yeah, I don't agree with that, any of that at all. Um I don't believe in ostracizing any part of the community when you absolutely have the ability not to do that. Um, Fortunately enough, there's been a handful that we've had good progress with that realize that you're really kind of jacking up an entire subset of the player base when you decide that you're only going to post on Xbox and expect them to go the other half from Nexus. Like, man, that's not good for people who cross play or that do play anywhere. You're really kind of screwing them. And I mean, while the player base of Starfield is large, you don't want to ostracize anybody because we need everybody. The more the game is played, the longer it is played, the more support it's likely to get. I think there's a lot that has went on behind the scenes that they have been extremely tight-lipped about at Bethesda, regarding more or less the delay of content for Starfield. But I think some of the stuff that they probably got in the works will be phenomenal. Yeah, yeah. And I mean, I understand sometimes, like you said, that is kind of a mistake, but a lot of times it's just, oh well, I don't want to do VC, but I want my donation points from Nexus. I still don't. Man, when you've got a product, that has millions of downloads on any of the platforms, why don't you just go ahead and do yourself a favor and make some dope money and turn it loose? I mean, even if you just do an achievement friendly version, it gives people the option to support you and keep their achievements if that's something they want to do. I don't see how that's a bad thing, and I don't know why people can't be bothered to do that, especially when there's absolutely zero question that some of the people that refuse to do the verified creator program they would breathe on the application and be approved. I mean, like, I understand the fear of rejection is real, but I mean, let's be honest here, that no. I know I am not a big time modder, but I can tell you right now that fallacy that exists of, oh, well, it should be donation only based, there would be a lot less modders active if that were the case, because that is not something that happens on a regular basis. You know, I've been fortunate enough to meet and talk to a lot of big time modders on a regular basis, and that whole all well donation should be enough is an absolutely batshit crazy argument. Yeah, yeah, yeah. That definitely is that same energy. Yes. Oh, yeah, I know. Yeah, that one. I know for a fact he had been reached out to, and it was very easily explained to him of, hey, this is what it will take to get you into the program. This is what you need to do. This is what I will help you with. Let's make this happen. And instead, we had a full blown fucking crash out over it. Yeah, yeah, Doc. Yeah, 100%. Yeah, yeah. The same ones that are complaining about creations being free are the same ones that have like 15 battle passes to, however many games or some stupid shit like that. Yeah, man, and Prof, it's really unfortunate because holy shit, they've got the talent. The CK work needed a little polish, which would have been nothing. Uh, it's unfortunate. It's unfortunate. It really is. Yeah, and and it like I said, it's really unfortunate, and I hated to see the way that progressed. It's very unfortunate. Yeah, absolutely. No, we all got to start somewhere, and what he was specializing in was, that's one of those things that I, myself or a handful that I know of would have absolutely sat down and helped him get that figured out in no time flat. This, you should be pulled back because that's not even. Let's look at see what it looks like pulled back. That's just no, that's just the bevel. So that's fine. Yeah, and yeah, like I said, it's very unfortunate because I feel like he, it just yeah, I don't know what else to say about it. It is disheartening. This why is different. Why is it causing a crease? No, it's smooth as shit. We're still gonna tweak it. I don't like it. We're gonna redo all the Y here. Yeah, it is. But fortunately enough, there seems to be more and more interest on a regular basis of people that want to come in and start modding Starfield. And fortunately enough, I feel like there are a lot of really good resources, and it's not hard to find even more with a little bit of hunt there. So, um, you know, these are no, no, they're not. Oh, that's the Y. I'm looking at the Y. I'm looking at the wrong thing. Um, I try to help where I can, but there's so much that I still need to learn and things that I need to do. But I've definitely done my best to try to branch out and talk to everybody that I can. Um, and nobody has cared to answer questions, and you know, no damn good and well I'm going to send them in their direction. If I don't have an answer, I probably know somebody that does. When I first got into this, I didn't start. I'd never played a Bethesda game before Starfield. I definitely never played a game that had any sort of mods. Um, I was astounded because I really figured after looking at it and watching videos and stuff that it was going to be gatekeepy. You know what I mean? I have found absolutely the polar opposite, and it's been an amazing thing. Dude. And that's awesome. It's been wonderful. It's been great. I know I need to get around to going back and straightening out a bunch of the stuff that I've done for sure. Oh yeah, well, fucking Reddit. I don't know if Reddit's any good ever. Like very few places. I think the two that I frequent the most is No Sodium Starfield Mods and the Starfield Mods feedback. And every once in a while, I'll look at one of the ship ones, and like what is that, Ship and Pilot, the magazine, which I haven't looked at that in a while, and I need to look again. Get caught up on all that. But yeah, there's very few places in Reddit that I am willing to look at. Yeah, yeah, I think I'm on that one too. I don't know. I have to check. Oh, oh no, I do the No Sodium Starfield mods, the one that Green Recon runs. I pop in there from time to time and check it out and see what's going on. I think I posted a kind of a teaser a while back. I try not to do that too awful much because I struggle so badly with finishing projects out, and some of the ones I'm working on they're large. I'm sitting here debating on once I get this thing squared up, taking a break, and we might pop in the kit and take a look at the player home. There's a couple things I know I need to do. I know I want to add Nim's awesome sync script into the sink that's in the bathroom of the player home for sure. I might mess around trying to build the outside with the what I call the porch area. Try to build the cook station out there. I'm gonna cram a bunch of shit together, make it look like it's super repurposed. I gotta get that one done soon. I gotta start making progress on it. Wicked's liable to stab me if I don't.